Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about the RBI's move towards the international trade settlement in the Indian rupee. So let's discuss about RBI easing the norms for special rupee account to accelerate the global rupee trade here. So this was released on 5th of August 2025 on the RBI website related to the international trade settlement in the INR. So what they have now did is, what they have changed is, the Reserve Bank of India has eliminated the requirement for prior approval when authorized dealer banks are opening special rupee vostro account. Okay, so earlier, if an authorized dealer bank is opening a special rupee vostro account, we'll be definitely discussing about what special rupee vostro account is, what authorized dealers are, right? So थोड़ा सा टाइम देना, उससे पहले आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि if authorized dealers earlier, if they are opening a account, not a normal account but special rupee vostro account, that too for the overseas correspondent bank, in that case they were required to take the RBI's approval, but now RBI has eliminated the requirement for the prior approval. Okay, that's a major change. That's a major change. For those who don't know what special rupee vostro account is all about, it's nothing but where a domestic bank, let's suppose HDFC Bank, so it's a domestic bank in India, is holding rupee denominated deposits on behalf of a foreign bank. Let's suppose any bank situated in the US, say for example a bank is situated in the United States, so this is a foreign bank. Now this bank is having deposits, not normal deposits but rupee denominated deposit. In this Indian bank, right? So this Indian bank is nothing but they are holding rupee denominated deposits on behalf of the foreign bank for facilitating the transaction. So here rupee account belongs to the foreign bank but is maintained in India. So कुछ नहीं हो रहा, देखो यूएस का बैंक क्या कर रहा है, इंडिया में पैसा होल्ड कर रहा है, दैट टू इन द रूपी डिनोमिनेटेड डिपॉजिट. ओके, हियर वी हैव गिवन यू एग्जांपल एज वेल, लेटर ऑन यू कैन रीड दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल. इट्स अ रिलेटेड एग्जांपल ओनली जो अभी हमने डिस्कस किया, राइट? सो ये हो गया आपका रूपी वोस्ट्रो और स्पेशल रूपी वोस्ट्रो अकाउंट. If I talk about the authorized dealer, then banks authorized by the RBI, some of the banks are authorized by the RBI to conduct the foreign exchange business. They can indulge into the cross-border remittances, currency issues and trade settlements. These are called as AD banks or authorized dealer, right? So here we can see in the notification as well, attention of authorized dealer category 1 banks is invited via this particular circular. On review, it has been decided to allow the AD banks to open a special rupee vostro account of the overseas correspondent banks without referring to any RBI approval as of now. So now these banks can directly give the approval for opening the special rupee vostro account and they don't need a further approval from the Reserve Bank of India. So this will definitely lead to the international trade settlement in Indian rupee. It will definitely give a boost to this international trade. So here we don't need to wait for more and more approvals as of now. Okay. Why this will cause internationalization of rupee? This is a strategy to make the Indian rupee a global accepted currency for trade, investment and reserve. So here, because of this move, we are aiming to make the Indian rupee a global accepted currency for trading, right? So progress so far, SRVA is introduced in July 2022. So SRVA July 2022 के अंदर introduce हुआ था to invoice and settle the exports in the rupee, right? और अभी यहाँ पे क्या कर दिया, कोई भी अप्रूवल की नीड नहीं पड़ेगी. सो एडी कैटेगरी बैंक्स डोंट नीड अप्रूवल. सो दिस कैन इनिशिएट द SRVAs डायरेक्टली, स्पीडिंग अप द ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी. इससे क्या होने वाला है, स्पीड अप हो जाने वाला है पूरा का पूरा काम. जो चीज़ें करने में टाइम लगता था, वी नीड टू वेट फॉर द अप्रूवल. नाउ वी डोंट नीड टू वेट फॉर एनी अप्रूवल एंड वी कैन डायरेक्टली गो अहेड, राइट, एंड ओपन द SRVA account. However, AD banks must follow the FEMA and KYC rules. So this is not at all a relaxation from the FEMA and KYC rules. You need to follow all the rules and regulation, not just 1, 2. You need to follow all the rules and regulation. However, You don't have to seek for approvals again and again from RBI. Okay, so this is just done to boost the regulatory process. I can say the time wasted in the regulatory process is now sorted. अगर broader context की बात करें and related updates, so there are 2 notifications on the RBI website related to this particular news. Okay, first one we have already discussed about the no more requirement of authorization from RBI, and the second one we are going to discuss, so investing in rupee surplus in government securities. Again, the second notification was posted on 12th of August recently. Foreign entities via SRVAs may invest their surplus rupee balances into Indian government security. Let's suppose a foreign bank based out of USA is having certain deposits in HDFC Bank of India in the form of SRVAs. So they are holding INR in the SRV account. Now this particular entity can invest in the government securities market as well, G6 market also of India, without being restricted as foreign portfolio investor. So they don't have to be registered as the FPI as of now. They can directly invest in the government security market via SRVA. This is another notification that came on the RBI website. Okay, that was there on the RBI website अगर आपने देखा हो तो अभी तक. So here is this particular circular. We can see investment in government securities by person resident outside India. If you are a person resident outside India and you are having a special rupee Vostro account, you can definitely and directly invest in government securities, right? So person resident outside India that maintains a special rupee Vostro account, that too for international trade settlement in Indian rupee, may invest their rupee surplus. If you are having any rupee surplus balance in the aforesaid account, then you can invest in the central government securities and including the treasury bills. You can invest in central government securities including treasury bills. Now why this matters? Because this streamlines the process of settling cross-border trade in Indian rupees. Now we can easily settle the trades, whether they are cross-border trades as well, that too in INR, right? That too in INR, that's important. Now reducing reliance on the US dollar. There is no more a reliance on the US dollar in terms of international trades now, right? And this is promoting the internationalization of rupee. Government of India ने बहुत सारे ये वाले steps लिए थे. UPI Pay Now is also one of the initiative, right? By abolishing the approval bottleneck of the RBI to enable the quick deployment of the rupee based settlement channel. So इन चीज़ों से क्या होने वाला है, यहाँ पे डिले कम से कम होने वाला है. ओके, सो यही 2 सर्कुलर है जो आपसे डिस्कस करने थे पहले कि अब अप्रूवल का नीड नहीं पड़ेगा फॉर स्पेशल रूपी वॉस्ट्रो अकाउंट. एंड स्पेशल रूपी वॉस्ट्रो अकाउंट क्या होता है? जब एक फॉरेन बैंक एक इंडियन बैंक के अंदर रूपी डिनोमिनेटेड डिपॉजिट के अंदर अकाउंट मेंटेन करता है, दैट इज स्पेशल रूपी वॉस्ट्रो अकाउंट. ऑथराइज डीलर कौन होते हैं? ऐसे बैंक्स जिनको फॉरेन एक्सचेंज में डील करना परमिटेड होता है थ्रू आरबीआई. Now they don't have to seek any approval. Plus, these entities through their special rupee Vostro account can easily invest in the government securities, central government securities, including the treasury bills now, right? So this promotes the internationalization of the rupee, plus streamlining the process of settling the cross-border trade, that too in Indian rupee, and reducing the reliance on dollar. And here I have summarized each and everything for you guys in a tabular format as well. So later on you can definitely check out this table as well. Plus at Oliveboard we are giving flat 60% off on all the regulatory exam subscription. So you can avail this Independence Day offer, right? The code is IDAY. You can avail this offer and get flat 60% off on all the courses related to regulatory body. The offer will end on 16th of August 2025. So if you are looking for any courses, definitely do check out the Oliveboard courses as well. So thank you so much. In case of any query, you can always reach out to me. Okay, this is my Telegram ID. You can definitely reach out to me for any query. I frequently share finance related content as well on this particular ID. So guys, thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. कोई भी डाउट हो कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना या फिर टेलीग्राम पे पिंग कर देना. Okay guys, take care.